that we recorded. It's called the H4N.
Vivian, let me have a net hot showers as well.
So you kind of have to search through it through there, but this should be... Okay, so I'm just going to rename this Follow Up.
And then put the date.
Yeah, 18, 14.
So how do you know which one it is?
I just listened to it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I moved that to the same folder. So I have that in there. Okay, now Premiere's opened up, so it's going to say, oh, we don't know where that clip is because that was from last week's. That's okay. I just say offline. Rename this Follow Up 12, 14, 12, 18, 14. And this should go into there too.
Okay, so we got 2 files in there,
Yeah,
audio
so-
and video.
Yep, there's only going to be those 2.
Okay.
So now this is Premiere. This is what the editing
Okay.
software looks like. There's 4 main windows. This is the preview of what the video will look like. This is a preview of the clip. This is like the bin of the media. And this is the timeline of, it's called a sequence of the video. So I'm just going to go to the folder where the audio and video clips are. Select them both and just drag them here into the bin. You'll see that white line comes up. It doesn't show up right away because I'm still in this in the Finder. If I go to Premiere, it's takes a while for it to import, but it's there now. So with those 2 selected, I still have the audio from today and the video. They're both selected. I right click. Come on. Select both of them, right click and go to this create multi-camera source sequence. This is going to connect the audio and video together. And say audio video so that I know that's the one. We're synchronizing it by the audio, so it's going to match the audio from this video clip to the audio we recorded.
Okay.
So you don't need to change anything there. And then okay, just takes a minute or so. Then it's made the sequence, so now I can just double click on it. It'll show up in here. I find the beginning. Okay, so that's close to the beginning. If I heard him say hello.
Hello, Woodbridge.
I'm just gonna scooch it back a little bit.
Hello.
And use the back arrow to go to the beginning, and I press I for in.
Hello, Woodbridge, and hope that you're...
I scrub all the way through to the end.
Don't know where to end, huh?
God bless you guys, and we'll see you on Sunday. Take care now. Bye-bye.
And I stop there. And spacebar is pause. And I press O for out. So now you'll see the
In and
lighter
out.
the in and out points. So I just click on here and I drag it down into the sequence. I just overwrite the last video clip. I just line it up with where it began and then let it go. I delete, this is a different color, it's the last clip, last week's. To zoom in is just the plus. So I'm going to zoom into the beginning.
Hello, Woodbridge, and hope that you're having a great week again this week. If you were with us this last Sunday, we're having such a good time.
There you go. And so this looks a little bit crooked. So what I can do is if I click on there's the video track and audio track. I click on the video track and go into the motion, and then in rotation I can rotate it a little bit, but that means I'm going to have to scale it up. And then I'm going to move it up like that. You can just play with the positioning, the scale, and the rotation till it looks the way you want it to look.
Last Sunday we had the proof.
Okay, so it automatically...
different characters.
So that does it for the rest of the video. Right?
Yeah, it's all one clip.
Okay.
So I'm going to zoom into the end, and if I right click on the end and I apply the default transition, it adds a fade out. I'm just going to line up where this red arrow points to the left. I'm just going to click and drag it to line it up with the end of that. And I'm going to press the O for out. See where it's lighter? That's the whole length of the video being exported. So that's the whole video. And now to export, I go File, Export Media. And then I keep the format as H.264. And I scroll all the way to the bottom, and the good quality, you can use Vimeo or YouTube. But I use Vimeo because it's a little smaller. Vimeo HD 1080p 23. This is like 24 frames, but technically it's 23.976. And this is where it's going to save. It's going to tell you the output. It's going to be, I'll just click output name will be where we want it to save. So I click on that, it'll open up the folder where I want it to save. I'll put it still in the same folder as everything else.
Okay, okay.
Rename it to December 18. Save. And export. So now it's gonna export it. And it renders, but now it's gonna take a few minutes. So.
Oh, okay. So it's rendering right now.
Yep. And so that file will be... Right now it's 2 files, but when it's done rendering, it'll just be 1 file to upload onto YouTube.
So do you usually upload it to YouTube or Vimeo?
YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you show me where in YouTube you upload it to.
Yeah, when it's done, maybe this afternoon I'll show you that part.
Okay, okay, good.
Yeah.
Got it.